Okay, so my name is Nathaniel Waller. I am CEO of the Final Key Collective. We are a music company that does music for all genres, from classical to country western to gospel to heavy metal to hip hop to grunge to television to movies, anything you can think of. One of our biggest things that we do, however, is we actually travel internationally, making music with pop stars from around the world. And that's kind of what this idea is. Someone came to us and said, hey, why don't you videotape your travels when you go to these other countries and work with these pop stars? We never thought about doing it. It was never on our mind. That's not what we're there for. But we did it most recently, and we sent it out to a couple different networks and pitched that idea, and they fell in love with it. So most recently, we went to Brazil working with a four-time Latin Grammy winner, and we videotaped that and we sent some information out, sent some small footage that we have, and we came up with the idea of creating a TV show called The Global Icon, which is basically what we do is hopefully the slide work. There we go. It is a 6-part television series featuring pop stars from around the world. We're basically going to give a behind-the-scenes look at making a song, as well as highlighting the pop star's home country, as well as the pop star themselves. And then at the end of each episode, there will actually be a live performance of the created song. Now, the big thing with this, there's a huge push right now, especially since the pandemic, of learning the behind the scenes of how songs are created. That's why the movie Bohemian Rhapsody came out following Queen, another one with Elton John and Rocket Man. There's multiple podcasts that have over 1 million streams of learning the behind the scenes of how their favorite song is created. So this is actually going to give a visual representation and live representation of a new song being created instead of seeing some of the older songs. Now, when we say pop stars, we really mean pop stars, but only in their specific country. So it is specific to them. In Brazil, we're actually going to be working with this young lady. Her name is Ludmilla. She's agreed to be the pop artist for Brazil. Her top 3 songs on Spotify have a stream count of 46.6 million, 56.9 million, and 26.8 million. And then her videos, her top 3 videos have 21 million, 55 million, and 90 million views just on YouTube alone. She's the first Black Latin American artist to reach over 1 billion streams. So she's going to be the most popular. She is the most popular Black female artist in South America. So that's what I mean by we're working with pop stars. These are huge, mega stars only in Brazil. The beauty of this TV show is we have 6 different countries on board as of now. 5 participants. We're looking at other countries as well, just to see what we can come up with. But we have Japan that's involved. We have Azerbaijan, Ethiopia, things of that nature. So by doing this television show, Ludmilla, who's already a megastar in her own country, will now have a broader audience. It's moving from Brazil to the United States to Japan to Australia to Ethiopia to Azerbaijan. So she's going to have a much broader audience, making the stream count that she already has, 56.9 million and 26.8 million, much, 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 much bigger. Now, the people that are doing this, this is basically the team. There we go. So it has me. My name is Nathaniel Waller. I go by Dami. I've been a composer, songwriter, sound engineer, and I'm also CEO of Final Key. I've been in the music industry for over 18 years. I've worked with many, 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 many stars in the U.S. alone, including Eminem, Alicia Keys, Elton John, for that matter. I mentioned him earlier, so I've worked with Elton John. I've worked with so many different people. Joe Bogan, who also from Kalamazoo. He's been in the music industry for 6 years. Also worked with huge stars in the United States, including Maroon 5, Jill Scott, people of that nature. And then Davion Rogers, who's only been in for 4 years, but even within that 4 years, he's worked with megastars as well, including Chance the Rapper. He's a Chicago native, so he's usually worked with a lot of Chicago hip hop artists, Kanye West, So that's the team. So we have plenty experience with working with major pop stars, and we're actually not just us, but there's tons of people behind the scenes. We're the behind the scenes people of the music that you actually listen to now. We started going international because we're sick of making the same song over and over and over again. So we're experiencing different music. And this TV show will give everyone the opportunity to experience other cultures and other music as well, which is something that the United States craves. That's why the explosion of K-pop has come in with BTS. The British explosion that's always been around since the 50s and 60s in music. So we've always been interested in other cultures' music. This is us bringing it to the forefront with this television show. What I'm going to show now, and hopefully this works, is a preview of what we actually shot while we were in Brazil. And this is actually what piqued the network's interest in our show. I don't think we are hearing any music. 1 second. Let me see if I can get the volume going. Give me one brief moment here.
Okay, show this and we'll wrap up. You are at your 6 minutes now.
Okay. See if I can get that going.
Nate, you might need to go into the settings for Zoom and link it up so that it is using computer audio when you present. I don't know if you've done that before.
I have not done that before.
Well, for the sake of time, can we keep going to your?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, for the sake of time, we can keep moving. Let me mute this again. So yes, now the significance of, again, the numbers game, excuse me, going back to her numbers, again, in her own right, this is why this is such a huge deal and so profitable, and why this is going to be such a great opportunity for not just us, but for everyone involved. With her stream counts, Spotify, all these numbers are specific to Spotify. Spotify pays 3 cents per, pays 1 cent per 3 views. So looking at her 56.9 million streams, she's going to get 1 cent per 3 streams. So basically, she brought in around $1.4 million just off of one song. And it continues to go that way. Now, again, that's only in Brazil. So once this moves to the United States and to all the other 5 countries that goes in, those numbers are going to skyrocket, bringing in much more. And then we times that by each country that's involved. And that's just unreal numbers, just to be honest with you. The numbers just get unreal. So that's why that is specific. And I know I'm at time, so I will stop there and open it up for questions and feedback.